So we have some Spiderverse news. Obviously, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, one of the best animated films I've ever seen so far, and probably one of the best Spider-Man films, is obviously getting a sequel and a prequel. But obviously the sequel is going to be called Across the Spider-Verse. It's got the whole gang coming back together, and there's been talk recently that the animation is just going to go way beyond what happened in the first one and everything. I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited. I was kind of one of those people that didn't want a sequel, but the more I hear about it and how ambitious it is, the more excited I get. Now, this news actually concerns the Marvel Cinematic Universe as well. It is being rumoured, and it has been heavily rumoured for a while, that Tom Holland would star in Across the Spider-Verse or Beyond the Spider-Verse, which is the third film of this Spider-Verse trilogy. An article from The Direct has basically taken a bit of an interview from Empire magazine and kind of spread it around. And it's creating a lot of buzz, basically, of Holland's potential involvement in Spider-Verse 2. So will Tom Holland cameo in Spider-Verse 2? Marvel producer responds. Now, Christopher Miller is obviously the producer on the Spider-Verse films. He was also the producer on 2122 Jump Street and the directors, and also they did the Lego movie. Again, love the Lego movie and everything, but he said in an interview, when asked by Empire magazine, is it possible that Tom Holland's MCU Spider-Man is going to pop up in the animated sequel? He briefly responded, let's say anything is possible in the multiverse. So you can look at this two ways. He's teasing us and it's a lie. And the other one is he's teasing us and it's true. I think that's the only two ways you can look at it. Of course, he's not going to say, Tom Holland is going to be in the animated sequel and everything. That's not going to happen. I'm sure it's going to be a sort of No Way Home surprise in this. I think we're going to see a lot of Spider-Mans, either in the second one or the third one. But I think we're going to see a lot of Spider-Mans. And lots of toy leaks have been coming out recently of a cyborg Spider-Man and different variations of the character. But what's more interesting about this news, it might not be Tom Holland popping up, but physically, so in the animation, it will be Tom Holland's Marvel Cinematic Universe Spider-Man, but it won't be Tom Holland playing the character. And this is where it gets confusing. A Twitter account called Can We Get Some Toast, which is a reliable Marvel Cinematic Universe sort of source, has good info on productions and everything, has retweeted the same article, but this time from Screen Rant, and said, I can confirm that you will see Holland Spidey in Across the Spider-Verse, which is the second film, but he looks different. Not sure if we'll hear Holland's voice come out of him, though. Anything's possible. So this is really interesting. And this kind of lines up with the recent talk about Tom Holland's contract being renewed to return as Spider-Man. Obviously, it's a Marvel/Sony deal, and it sounds like that relationship is still continuing, but it's how you utilise Holland in the Sony projects as well as the Marvel projects. And I think Sony wants to slowly start bringing Tom Holland Spider-Man into their Sony films. They're still going to do it. They're still going to do these Sony films. We've got Madam Web, Kraven the Hunter coming out. There's going to be a third Venom. I don't think there's going to be another Morbius. I think that's dead, to be honest. But, that relationship still firmly working at the moment. But it lines up with the recent rumours that Holland is expected to sign a new contract. Now, is the dispute that Tom Holland can't do it, or if he does it he has to get paid more and everything? I don't know. I don't do that sort of side of the business and everything. But Can We Get Some Toast also replied to a Twitter user's talk saying, if he looks different and he doesn't talk, how can we be sure it's Holland's Spider-Man? And Can We Get Some Toast said, to be honest, this is a fair point. We will see this Spidey wear the Far From Home suit. So you will visually know it's the Marvel Cinematic Universe Spider-Man, but if it's not Tom Holland voicing them, it will basically be the MCU Spider-Man, but not be voiced by Holland. That is what it sounded like. But I am very, very sure that Tom Holland will voice this character again. I think they're going to get all the contracts sorted, add this to his deal, basically. and I'm sure he's going to do it. If he doesn't, I think it's going to be very gutting for the fans. It's not just about physically seeing Holland Spider-Man, Peter Parker, on screen in the Spider-Verse animation sort of style, but also the voice, the performance. That's one of the key aspects of it. So yeah, what do you think? Do you think Tom Holland's not returning to play his version of Spider-Man in the Spider-Verse films? Let me know in the comments below. Like the video, make sure you subscribe, and may the Force be with you. Thanks for watching, and that's the wrong film.